Ready? All right, episode 8. We're getting into this really early. I want to say that it is, we were supposed to do this at 7 a.m. It is now 8:35 a.m. And I'm very excited to get into episode 8. The dingo here has to take off to the X Games in Minneapolis, which I was just there about a week ago. It's very hot, but a beautiful city. He's there to go host the X Games for probably the 30th year in a row. And I'm going to be very sad to see him go, but we wanted to get an episode in. It's going to be a short one. The man's got to catch a flight. Do you think you're going to catch your flight, Dingo?
Probably not.
You're probably not.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to catch your flight either, but what's more important is that we got an episode of Currentcy done this morning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
What do we got, dude? What is happening in this crazy world of ours?
16-year-old kid won $3 million at Fortnite.
Holy shit, talkie mushrooms. That was a big one. I think
Pennsylvania kid named Kyle Gensdorf. He sounds like a character from Game of Thrones.
Yeah, he does. It is a very large thing for esports. Our friends over at Rect Global and Team Rogue, which I'm a part of, are very excited for the young man. We actually had Dingo. We had a guy that came through our Junior Rogue program, which was the first ever kind of accelerator for these young kids to kind of shadow the team, the larger esports team. One of the Junior Rogue players competed yesterday.
How'd he do?
In the thing. He won $500,000.
He won $500,000?
$500,000. One of our kids that went through Junior Rogue, which is out of control.
So they're saying here in New York in 2009, South Korean Lee Jadong?
Jadong?
Man, I had a long night. I got an airplane to catch. I'm like... But he won $86,000 in 2009.
Yep. In 2009.
And that was over the calendar year.
But was that so that was the biggest...
A decade later, 16-year-old Kyle Bugaga earned $3 million in one day.
That's out of control. And then I think the other purses were 1.5 for the second player. It was like $1 million for the third place player, and then a little bit less than that for the fourth player or something like that. Yeah, like 600, 700,000 like that. But pretty insane, man. That this is a big thing for esports. On the cover of CNN, it said "Esports Explosion" is what it said. That was the headline the other day. Pretty cool.
Yeah, I think that it's just safe to say that esports is, I don't know, it's not going anywhere.
It's not going anywhere. If anywhere, it's going up.
Yeah.
You got to look to where Gen Z's going and these young kids are going. They're definitely going to esports, and they have been for the past 10 years, really. It just caught flame recently.
Yeah, it just picked up in, it's a real thing. It's not going anywhere. I think that rock stars were rock stars. DJs became the new rock stars.
Yeah.
And now gamers are the new DJs.
Gamers are the new DJs. I like it. I like that analogy. I believe in that.
That's what I got.
100%. We actually have a big Rogue sign here in the office for anybody who hasn't seen The Office yet. It's pretty cool.
Old Town Road, officially longest running #1 single of all time.
Out of control. And that is due to TikTok and the explosion of TikTok and these memes that are happening. Old Town Road was this guy bought this beat off of wherever he bought it. I don't know where he bought it. Bought the beat, started to create memes on TikTok, which is pretty incredible. And so now you start to think about how influential is TikTok as a platform and a social media platform to start launching these songs and these careers of these people. Because now Lil Nas can just start to roll out music, right? Like he started with this one kind of corny song that caught fire.
Let me ask you this. Was he anybody before that?
No. He was a guy that bought this beat, found it, made a song on it.
How much did he buy the beat for?
Billy Ray featured on it once it started to get traction in TikTok.
How much did he buy the beat for?
Probably a couple, I don't know, $50, maybe less.
Really?
Maybe less. Yeah. And then Billy Ray got on it. It became massive. So it's TikTok is almost like the new A&R source for upcoming songs. So was Billy Ray
on the original?
Billy Ray was not on the original. He jumped on when the song caught traction, right? So people are saying TikTok is this new A&R source for upcoming artists, which is pretty insane, which I believe. The thing's got millions and millions and millions of subscribers. I think hundreds of millions at this point, which is pretty crazy. But so how many weeks has it been on the charts?
It's 17 weeks.
Okay, so that's the number one.
That's the longest running Hot 100 It's 100 single.
Hot.
Of all time.
Fucking hot.
Of all time. What I just liked on the I still have Apple Music, call me old.
Yeah, you do. You don't do Spotify. You do Apple Music.
Yeah.
Huh?
Anyway, I just keep noticing that every time somebody gets added to the remix, they just add a horse. There was originally one horse. Then Billy Ray got on. There's 2 horses. The Diplo remix, there's 3 horses.
Stop.
I'm just saying, put somebody else on. Give a 4th horse.
Stop. That's ridiculous.
17 weeks. And you know what? In that time, a lot's changed. Mm-hmm. He came out and he's an openly gay man now.
Yeah.
I like that.
Number 1 single. He's openly gay. Adding horses on every single week. I love it, dude.
You know who's not at the 17th week on the top 100 hot 100?
Who?
Woodstock.
Oh, shoot. What else, man?
No, so they're they almost got shut out this week. It looks like the planned dates of the 16th to the 18th are going to go ahead and be permitted at this time in Vernon,
What is this?
New York.
What is this?
This is the Woodstock.
Oh, Woodstock.
Woodstock.
Yes.
It's happening.
Is it happening? Because we covered this in episode 3, I think, and we didn't know if it was going to happen. It sounded like this was going downhill quickly.
Officials anonymously voted to reject proposal following the denial. The event's production company partner Virgin Produced dropped out. Oh, they backed out.
Wait, Virgin Productions?
There's Virgin Productions.
Virgin
Produced. There's simply no time left to secure permits at venue. According to reports, the main reason for the town's denials include the applications were incomplete and late. Oh, it's not happening.
It's not happening.
No.
We thought it was happening, and now it is no longer happening. Did I call it? Can we rewind back to episode 3 where I said this is not happening? Austin today is going to go find me say that.
Is that exactly what you said?
And we're going to cut it out. I said Woodstock is not happening.
Oh, you did, right?
I did. I called it. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I just think that maybe they're still partying like it's 1969.
Yeah. That's I don't know. Woodstock's it's a big brand. It's a big thing there. You don't want to screw up. So who was set to play that? Do you know? Was it like Jay-Z and all these different people? Does it say?
I never saw a lineup.
Yeah.
I just heard Woodstock and was like, cool, man.
Cool.
John Lennon did.
We're bringing it back.
Tom Petty, man.
We're bringing it back.
Yeah.
Rest in peace,
70s,
Tom.
man.
All right. Well, I called it.
You know who's struggling right now?
Who's that? We don't want to hear about anybody struggling, but who is it? We'll help them.
Victoria's Secret.
Ooh.
Victoria's Secret
will
which
definitely
is
help
a
them.
very male-dominated business, which is kind of interesting because they sell female lingerie.
Yeah, just a lot of creepy men that are dominating the stores, running around.
They've lost, like, it's saying here that they have, they haven't been able to, like, shift with the online retailers.
They haven't.
A $20 billion market that they're a part of. And they just keep losing money, man.
Do they really?
Yeah, this quarter they lost $120 million.
I guess that
This quarter.
that's crazy.
Like in the last
They made
3 months.
Is that safe to say that they made too much underwear?
I mean, yeah, I guess they reached a peak of it.
They printed too many undies and lost $120 million is what happened.
Victoria's Secret's facing a slide in sales and profit, is in need of a brand. Like, so basically what they're saying is here, it's been run by the guys for a long time.
Yeah. Well, you know, the owner, God bless his soul.
Epstein?
Well, the guy who started Victoria's
The guy
Secret
that jumped off
killed
the
himself.
bridge?
Yeah, jumped off the bridge. He sold it for $4 million
I know that from
And-
the Facebook movie.
and then committed suicide. Pretty out of control. Yeah. Which is horrible. It's like,
He wanted
dude.
to create some thigh highs for his girlfriend
Yeah.
and then got bullied into selling out, sold for $4 million and jumped off the bridge.
Out of control.
Epstein's relationship with Wexner and the L brands officially ended in 2007, a year and a half of the financier charged with several counts of sexual misconduct. Oh, I didn't know that.
Wow.
The original owner had done in 2007 that he's out. I should have read a little bit more on this.
No, I mean, it's a good thing. I can't believe that alone, $120 million loss, Victoria's Secret, pretty out of control.
Basically, like what they're saying here is that Maybe it's time to like put a female in charge of like one of the biggest like.
Yeah, that is not a bad idea. I would 110% support that. Females know what lingerie they need to sell.
Have you bought Victoria's Secret before?
I don't think I've ever purchased like a Victoria's Secret thing for a girlfriend. I might have when I was like 16.
Did you purchase something for yourself?
Yeah, that was Forever 21.
Quentin Tarantino has his 9th film that came out this past weekend. Brad Pitt, Leonardo DiCaprio, Margot Robbie, star actors in it.
Yeah, is there a thing that Leo and Margot are just in all these movies together all the time now?
Yeah, maybe they're just in each other.
Yeah, I like it. I approve of the Duchess.
It's his biggest movie opening of all time.
Who's it? This movie?
Quentin Tarantino.
Really?
$41 million this weekend.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. It's an old school film, and basically they're just
Sharon Tate, right? Shannon Tate.
Shannon Tate?
Yeah, that's what it's about.
Is it about Shannon Tate?
I think it's about the murder. Yeah, like the actual murder of what happened to it.
I just see all the signs around town that say Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah, it's about the murder of Shannon.
And then I see Brad Pitt, Leo,
yeah,
and Margot.
Yeah.
I actually didn't even know what it's about.
Everyone just saw Leo and Margot and Quentin and the whole thing. That's awesome though. That's a huge weekend. Or opening. I didn't know it was even out. I was focused on Toy Story 4.
Yeah. The film was focused in 1969, and apparently it's an original story.
Yeah. It's about a murder.
The Shannon Tate murder.
Yes. Which I don't know a lot about, but I know that the movie looks amazing.
Well, she was famously murdered by like the Manson group.
I think that's what it's about. I could be completely wrong.
That would make sense because like I recently saw somewhere that like her wedding dress that some crazy dude owns, it was in the house when she got murdered, but she wasn't wearing it when she got murdered. Just sold for like 56 grand. So
that's crazy.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Good for Quentin Tarantino, man. Like I think he makes great films.
Absolutely. Legend.
In sports, not much really going on. Jeremy Lin was in Taiwan and just basically says the NBA dumped him.
Really?
He's a free agent. Won a ring this year.
So he won a ring with the Raptors?
Yep.
Okay. So what's he doing now?
He doesn't have a job.
You're kidding me.
Nope.
So Kawhi left and everyone suddenly doesn't have jobs?
Yeah, well, Kawhi's got a job.
Right.
But, Danny Green is now here. Yeah, Jeremy Lin last played for the Toronto Raptors, did a season in Taiwan. I feel like most of them do stuff over there.
I feel like I don't remember him in the playoffs. Did he play a lot?
Probably not.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think he did. But he's in Taiwan now.
No. A lot of their off season, they all go over to like China and Taiwan and make money.
Yeah, but he's not coming back.
So he made a statement the other day, just kind of saying that he like feels like he got dumped by the NBA.
Really? I don't know. Yeah,
he's a free agent, so right now he doesn't have a team.
Right. I don't know why you would attack the NBA, the place that was paying you, and a place to be able to grow your career.
I think it's the thing to do when you don't have a job.
Right.
If you're an NBA player.
Okay.
Capital One. If you're familiar with Capital One.
Yep.
Do you know what they do?
What do they do?
They're a credit card company.
Yep.
Tens of millions applicants.
Yep.
Have their data's been hacked and breached.
You're kidding me.
So you sign up to get a credit card, put your social security and how much you make and where you live and your first house, your second house, your current house, your mom's house.
Yeah. I've never used Capital One. I'm Amex, Visa, MasterCard.
Well, that's probably good. Stick that way.
Yeah, everything else. So all these people's data just got...
Tens of millions of people's data got hacked.
Was it by Russia? Our friends over...
I don't think the Face app did it.
In Russia?
I don't think the Face app did it, but, it's just a continuation of, like, what's next?
Yeah, what's next is everyone's going to wake up in the morning and check their bank account, and it's going to have a big zero in it. And everyone's going to wonder where the hell all their money went.
See, but that's kind of scary, right?
Yeah, it is. It definitely is. It's going to cause, a global meltdown when that happens. And I think that's probably going to happen in the next 5 years.
You think?
Yeah, quote me on that too,
We're all going to wake
Austin.
up and have zero money?
Yeah, quote me on that. We'll put that in the next clip once the world is in disaster.
That's all I've kind of got for today.
Those are good, man. I want to make sure that you catch your flight, dude. It's 8:50 right now. You need to get out of the building. But listen, we are so dedicated to Currentcy that we came in early. We wanted to get a couple little nuggets out there in the universe. We love you guys. We see the numbers actually going up, which is amazing. People listening. It's out of control.
It's out of control.
What have we done, dude? So what are you doing? What are you doing at X Games?
Don't you go anywhere.
Where can people find you at X Games, Dingo? Where can people watch you?
In my hotel room. So I'm just kidding. ESPN.
ESPN. Watch ESPN. The next week we got X Games. We got the Dingo hosting. That's right. That's my partner in crime here. Currency, episode 8.
I love you guys.
Bye-bye.